Welcome to the Notary Educators with Kimmi Podcast. Hosts Kimmi and Jeff Nunnally, along with Alexis Franklin, share expert insights to help you launch and grow a successful mobile notary business no matter what state you are commissioned in. Learn how to become a top-notch loan signing agent and get answers to common notary questions. Explore our all-inclusive $47 monthly training library, plus live weekly online coaching sessions with courses on general notary work, wedding efficient services, remote online notary, ink fingerprinting, apostille, translation services, and I-9 completion. Notary Educators, LLC is your one-stop shop for notary training. Tune in to the Notary Educators with Kimmi podcast and subscribe to the Notary Educators with Kimmi's YouTube channel also for more tips. Take your notary business to new heights.
With Kimmi. It's your girl Kimmi, #1 educators, myself and Jeffrey.
Hey folks,
say hi. Say hi. He's driving.
Take the next left onto Knollwood.
Guys, so we just had a doozy of a package, and we wanted to come and talk to you about it while it is fresh
in 1,000 feet
in our minds. It's fresh in our minds. We're gonna let YouTube do what it does. I'll show y'all this package too. So we are out in these notary streets. Kind of rainy day here in Georgia. I'll show you the rain. Hold on one second. It's kind of rainy day here in Georgia. Yep, we're up on 78. Rainy, rainy, rainy. Go away, go away. It wasn't raining when we started out. Hey, Andrea, how you doing, girl? Good to see you. Okay, so let's talk about this package. For those of you who do not know who we are, though, we are again Jeff and Kim. Notary Educators is our actual formal training company where we have a mentorship program where we teach you how to go out there and stamp that paper, turn your stamp into cash, and to notarize like a what?
Like a pro.
Like a pro. So you got two options now, $27 and $47, but we'll come back to that. Let's talk about this package, y'all. So this is the package. Let me see, can I show you? Look at that. Can you see how many pages that is? Oh, you know what? The phone doesn't like it when I rotate it. How many pages did it turn out to be, Jeff?
Over 100. Well,
150.
No, that was
the
just
package.
One section. Probably about 100.
No, this is more than 100 times 2.
Yeah, so we're talking about
so
500.
360 pages. This package. So Andrea, like a pro, right? Like a pro, Andrea. So Andrea already know because she's been doing loan signings too. She used to be a mentorship with us. She's knocking it out the park. So this package here, though, is a buyer's package. Okay. So I'm in Georgia. I get the question a lot. Can you do property signings? The house that's being bought is in Alabama. So it's not reasonable to think that we're going to tell the client you have to go to Alabama to get your documents notarized. So we wanted to share some tips with you about this particular package, though. So again, let's start over. So buyer's package. The person buying the home is here in Georgia. He's relocating to another state. The documents were delivered this morning. The signing was supposed to be at 10. But it did not happen at 10 because the documents were not ready. So I already knew it wasn't going to happen last night at 10. So I reached out to my client and I said, hey, I don't have the documents as of yet. It's probably not going to happen at 10 o'clock. So he was more than cool. And we just finished it. We got there at 12:20-ish, 12:25. It's 1:20. So it took about an hour. It was a solid hour. It's very rare that we have signings that take a whole hour. It's very rare. I normally allow at least half an hour or an hour, but this buyer's package, again, it was 160 pages. And then out of that, notarizations, I had maybe, 15?
Yeah.
I had about 15 notarizations, and I had to fill out several forms in the package. And then there was a lot of pages that needed to be initialed. So that's one of my tips I'm going to leave with you right now is when it comes to these packages, make sure you are looking for initials. It was 20 pages that had to be initialed. Watch this motorcycle, man. Because they're stopped up here. Something's going on. There's always something going on in Atlanta traffic, y'all. Oh, he can't see. Hold on. We can't have no accident out here talking to y'all, YouTube. Hold on. He can't see. So the tow truck, I can show y'all what's going on. Hold on. The tow truck is trying to come around in the wrong lane. That's what happened. Okay. That might have been too much information for y'all. All right, who else we got here? Let's see. We got Notary down south. What's up? What's up? Girl, I know it's raining in Florida. How are you, my friend? Hey, Patricia. How you doing? What's up? Hey, June. Welcome, everybody. So, yeah, so back to this package. So, 160 pages times 2, because we had to print 2. Unfortunately, we did print 2 because we actually made a mistake on the Patriot Act. The Patriot Act form. I told Jeffrey the insurance was all State Farm. It was actually Allstate. So anyway, we had to pull from the signer's package. That's why you don't want to be out there double printing. Some of you will try that to save on the ink and stuff. I ain't gonna lie, I feel like I got hair in my throat. I'm not lying. I gotta drink some water. He had pets, he put them up, but you know how you just come out, you feel weird? I ain't lying, y'all. I feel like I got something in my throat. Oh my God. I'm gonna have to put a hose in my mouth because I feel, oh my God, I got hair on me. I hate I mentioned it to y'all. I have hair on me. I'm sorry. Y'all know how I feel about dogs. I'm sorry. I actually have a dog hair on me. So if it's on me, it's probably in me, right? I probably ate some. Oh my God. Hold on. I'm sorry. Jeffrey, you talking, tell him about something. Tell him about your printer saying stop.
Yeah. So I printed, because we were printing, it was 5 individual files that was uploaded from the signing company. And one of them, the one that was 150 pages. So I printed that, and then that one, and I gave it to Kim so she can start sorting through it and putting their stickies on there. So I printed the other one right behind it. I have a brother's printer, and this is the first time ever. We've never printed this many that I can recall. This is the first time we've had that many pages to print. Anyway, I print so much. Those 2 packets that the printer says it was cooling down. I had to stop for a minute and had to cool itself down. It says I'm too hot. So that's the reason why you got to have the right type of equipment, though, because as much needed to be printed. Probably something else. A little printer probably wouldn't have been able to handle all of that. So make sure you got the right equipment, especially when you're doing these type of signings. When you're doing these loan packages, almost over 300 some pages. That's a lot of paper. So you got to have your supplies. I have, especially during the pandemic, when we were doing a lot of these packages. We were doing, a couple of 1 or 2 a day loan packages, and I ordered extra toner, few extra drums. Of course, I was buying paper out the wazoo for a minute there, so you want to have the right supplies so that you can be ready. Because I needed to restock this morning when I did the paper. So anyway, just make sure you got the right stuff with you. But it was kind of funny, the printers, it was cooling down. So anyway, back to Kimmi.
Okay, I'm back, y'all. I had to put a hose in my mouth. I crunched it up right quick because I was feeling kind of weird. And you can actually see the hair on me. I'm going to show y'all. Hold on. I don't know. Let me see. Because the camera is so tricky. Look at that. Do you see that hair on me? Do you see that hair on me?
That's got to get washed.
Oh my God. So I'm like, that, guys, okay. I'm okay now, but I promise you I felt like I had something in my throat. Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna get back to the signing. Hold on. Let me get y'all comments. Okay, so we got Patricia said it's raining in Florida too. Okay. And Notary Down South says that, girl, yes, my allergies. Notary Down South, I keep a lint brush in my car so I can brush it off before I get in my car. I'll be honest, I didn't think I was going to have any hair on me. I mean, real talk, I didn't think so. I'm wearing black, so I should have assumed that, right? But I just didn't even think about it until I'm talking to y'all, and I'm like, okay, I feel like I got something in my throat. Oh, okay, I'm out of my meltdown here. And funny story, guys, I almost didn't want to go in the house because the sign out there said, do not enter this gate present. For real, is that dogs, beware dogs, do not enter this gate. So I knew he had pets because I did my screening questions. Okay, I just had that question in our mentorship group. Our screening questions. Me, y'all, sorry. But anyway, so he did put them in a room. They were going crazy when we first got there. Then they calmed down, and occasionally they would hear my squeaky voice and then kind of get riled up again. He was like, they're friendly, they won't bite. I said, no. I had to ask him. I said, no, how do you know that?
He said he guarantees.
He guarantees. Yeah, he said, what did he say, Jeff?
I guarantee.
I guarantee it. Let me see, can I do like that?
Like that.
He
like
said,
that,
I guarantee they won't bite.
Like that old cook from the Creole or Southern. I guarantee. That's what
I guarantee. You can't guarantee me nothing. So he guarantees they wouldn't bite, right? So I said, how do you guarantee that? So he said, no, I promise you they wouldn't bite nobody. They're going to jump on you. And I was like, they ain't going to do nothing with me because I'm out of here. I was going to send Jeff in there when I saw the sign on the gate. Jeff said, I ain't going in there. So Andrea said I had a deed of trust for my first tip of $75. Go, Andrea. Oh, my God. I'm so proud of you. Andrea was with us for a moment in mentorship, and we missed you too, girl. She had a deed signing, tip of $75 because I did it at the close of the day, thanks to the mentorship. Oh, we thank you, Andrea. Andrea's actually did some jobs for me too. Y'all know I don't give my jobs to everybody, but Andrea, I gotta remember you too, Andrea, because sometimes, you know, out of sight, out of mind, you forget people. Not like that, but you do, you know, because sometimes I still be having work that I can give somebody. I gotta remember you, Andrea. I got you though. I answered the phone for the client. His words, asked my screening questions 1 mile from home. Get out of here. Go ahead, Andrea. And got a $75 tip. That's what I'm talking about. S. Thompson is saying congratulations. Yeah, so we had a few more tips from this signing though. So again, we did a buyer's package, just recapping, 160 pages times 2. Got to print 2. We got to take it back to FedEx. We're going home and scan it now. I'll take you through that process a little bit. Got to go home and scan it, and then don't forget your initials. This particular package had, oh my goodness, it had 30 pages that needed to be initialed, a couple of little initials within the package, and then I always do a double check at the table. Fortunately I did, because it was one little document that needed the state on it. It just needed AL on it, Alabama. It needed the state. So I always do my double check. I'm going to check it one more time before we scan back. I'll do that with y'all live while Jeff is getting the scanner ready. Let me show y'all my shirt if you've not seen what I wear on appointments. This is my None Better one. I have, of course, Notary Educators shirts, but this is for None Better. So I'm always advertising. Then I have my flower. People love these shirts. These are not my favorite. Well, actually, it is one of my favorites, but I have another one that's black with silver. Oh, that's my favorite. And people go crazy when I wear my pink shirt. So always advertise your business, okay? What other tips about the buyer's package did you have, Jeff? Oh, I did prepare my package like Jeffrey mentioned earlier. Even though I'm a trainer, I've been doing this forever, I still sticky my packages. I've been doing it for years, and I still like to sticky my packages. I like to prepare my packages. That way, even like today, we took off a couple of the stickies, but I already knew what was in the package. And you don't always have time to prepare. You don't. But I try to always prepare. Oh, thank you, S. Thompson. I appreciate it. Thank you. So, yeah, I always prepare my packages, though. If I have time, it's because a client just asked us, he said, how many of these do you do per day? So, when we first started doing the pandemic, and we'll do more than one loan modification per day because those are easier. We'll do, 3 to 4. It's not our preference. Our preference is 2 or whatever, and then fill it in with some general notary work. But some people will do 5 or 10 a day. I cannot. I've never been that person. I don't even teach you to do that. What we teach you to do is at least every 3 hours. Because like in this case, we could have took our scanner, but we decided not to because, again, the package is so big. So Jeffrey wanted to go home. So this signing was 15 minutes from the house. And again, it was scheduled this morning for 10, but that did not happen. And I wasn't getting ready to just run out when they said it was ready. So I told my client, hey, you got 2 choices. I gave him 2 choices of the time. He picked which one he preferred. It was a half-hour difference. And then we had to print 2 sets. So a lot of times y'all getting out here trying to be slick and only printing on, trying to print all legal, all letter. This package was mixed. It had legal and letter. And Jeff gave a nice tip last week about the barcode. Did you want to recap that really quick? He gonna tell you about the barcode on documents because this one had a lot of barcodes. So hold on.
So I mentioned before the company that I worked for 20-some years. I dealt with auditing processes or departments, and one of the departments or areas was when the company dealt with insurance. In particular, one part of the business was homeowners insurance. The name of the company is Assurant, and I've been there for 22 years. And on the bottom of, because it was one of the major mortgage companies, PNC, at one point I worked or was able to get handle all those different portfolios, Chase, Truist, stuff like that. So what happens is that when the paperwork is brought in or mailed in or what have you to the company, to like, let's say our main office, and they got a mail room, and you open up the package and then you run it through a machine that scans the documents, and it's got the barcode there on the bottom, and it probably connects it to the account, and it will read the lettering, the numbers and stuff like that to make sure, let's say for your expiration date of your policy, how much your insurance is, all those different things. And if something is off, then it kicks it to another department where a person is sitting at the monitor and he has the picture of the document. Let's say it may be kind of blurry or what have you. And then on the left side, on the other half of the screen, is what you have to make a choice. Let's say it was the difference between the 3 and a 4, but it looked kind of weird on the document. So you're looking at it as a human, and you say I'll choose the number 3, and that puts it back into the system for it to be scanned again and to update your account. But the reason why I was talking about that is the importance of making sure that your documents, when you're signing, that it's clear, that it's neat, because that can minimize problems down the end. Because sometimes what would happen is the document was so bad off that we'd have to reach out to the client, reach out to the homeowner, and that would get shipped to another department where they would reach out and say, hey, Mr. So-and-so, we got your policy, blah, blah, blah. Who's your insurance through, or something to that effect, something like that. So just make sure that your documents, that when you're signing, that everything is neat. And that's where that barcode on the bottom. Next time, if you're doing a signing from one of those major companies,
I'll show y'all today when we go in here. I'll show y'all.
The barcode, that's probably connected with that. So
I'm gonna show y'all the barcode.
So the scanner, it can read it and upload it to the account easily. Yep, that's how that works.
And you also want to make sure that the barcode is not cut off when you are printing your documents. You just made it home. So I'm going to take y'all through this whole package right quick. So be patient. I'm going to go in here. So you want to make sure the barcode is not cut off, okay? When you're printing, that's why if it's supposed to be on letters or legal, you want to make sure you have the right paper, okay? Because a lot of times, I don't have legal sign, so I just use letter. No, you have to print what it tell you to. Can you hand me my bag, babe? All right, y'all be patient. This is going to be kind of choppy, but I'm going to show y'all the barcode that we're talking about and just show you our process right quick, okay? So this is live. So we have made it home. Let me show y'all right quick the package, though, because this was a doozy. And I'll be honest, I really would have liked more money for this job, but it's a company that I like to work with. And I almost want to break my own cardinal rule. Once you accept something, don't go back and try to change the price. But again, I was doing it because I like working with them. They like a really good company. So let me show y'all the package. I'm going to flip the screen. Hold on. All right. So you see how big this is? 160 pages. Hold on. Look at that. And they did include they included the appraisal in here. So why they included that for me to print, who knows? I'm about to bring it up there, Joe. So they included the appraisal. And I broke another rule, guys, that I typically don't do. All of this did not need to be signed, okay? So I paper clipped it. I took it out of order. I don't teach you to do that. So I'm breaking one of my rules today, but it was just so much. I didn't feel like being bothered with this at the table. So what I did was I checked this before I went to the signing. I checked it even again at the table just to make sure nothing in there did need to be signed. But I didn't feel like being bothered with all that. So none of that had to be signed. So out of 160 pages, this is what we had to sign. So it's not that much. Now, when we do our scan back, we are going to scan back everything, okay? We are going to scan back everything. I'm going upstairs to our office now. So we're going to scan back all 160. That's why Jeff didn't want to. Jeff, I'm coming up with the camera. That's why he didn't want to take our smaller scanner, because I wanted to take the smaller scanner and just do it at FedEx. But I'm up here with the scanner. With the phone. So let me show you our home office. I've showed you before, but for those of you who may be new. So we got the package right here, 160. We're going to scan back all 160. We're going to scan it back. Now, this one had a barcode. Okay, here's the barcode Jeffrey was referring to earlier. Do you see that? That barcode? So you want to make sure that you print your document. So imagine that's on, is this legal or letter? Hold on. Yes, that happens to be on letter size, right? But imagine if that was on legal and you decide, well, I'm going to just print it on letter. No, they need the barcode on there. That's what it's on there for. It's for a reason. Okay. So Jeffrey's at the computer and he's going to start our scan back. We do have a Brothers dual tray. Okay. And then we have an Epson. How many pages do that Epson do, Joe?
I don't know, probably about 50 or something in one pot.
So the Epson does about 50. And then we have a portable one.
But that's
it's
probably about 20 something.
20 pages at a time.
And it's a little, you got to connect to the internet when you act like it, you're out there and let's say FedEx or something like that. So I don't want to go through all those changes where you got to deal with speed, internet speed.
Speak up a little. So he's talking about the internet speed too. That is true though, because if you scan, we got a question here actually. Hold on. Let me get your comments while Jeff is setting up to do that. Corey. Hey, Corey. Hey, Lisa. So Corey is asking, do you ever scan back at the signing table? Do you have issues with the internet and what can you do for that? That's exactly what Jeff was just saying. Excellent question. So we typically do not scan back at the table. We have did it before if it's a deadline.
In an office.
Yes, and we prefer at a bank or office. You want to talk to at a bank or office setting versus doing it at somebody's home?
Oh yeah, if it's at someone's home, I don't want to deal. I want to get in and out. But if it's at an office setting, usually or a bank, they have a designated place or a nice area for you, and you can connect to their Wi-Fi. you have a little bit more opportunity.
You can look at the camera till you get on there.
Yeah.
So he don't like to do it at their house.
No.
Jeff like to get in and out as fast as possible. So at a bank, you get on their Wi-Fi, right?
Yeah.
Or you use your hotspot.
Now I'll get on their Wi-Fi because my hotspot is not going to be as fast.
So he's doing the scan back now. You can hear it. Hold on.
So it's doing the initial. This is the first set of documents.
So you can hear it.
And that's why I wanted to use this one now.
How many pages you said this one do?
Probably about 50 or so in one pop.
This one is 50 at a time, and the other one is 20 at a time.
Yeah. So and this is a little bit more.
The other one jam up a little quicker too. No, wait, we got a new one.
We got
now.
a new one,
Yeah.
and it's a little different.
That's our third scanner.
No, second.
He says our second. I swear we even bought 3 scanners.
No.
We did buy 3 scanners. One broke. What happened to the other one? So even while we're doing our scan back, I'm reviewing the documents because you can see it on the screen. I'm not going to get any closer because I don't want to show the information. But even as we're doing the scan backs, I'm actually looking at the document. So that's even another check. I'm going to turn it on me for a minute. So again, I don't ever send back documents I have not looked at. I have not double checked them. When we're at the table, because even today the client and I were talking about something, and I told him, I said, well, I'm going to let you and Jeffrey finish that conversation. That's when he was asking us how many we do per day. I said, I'm going to let them talk because I got to check my documents. So what questions do you guys have about scan backs, buyer's packages? While I am here, I decided to sit down for a minute. What other questions? So the scanners is going. Let me show y'all. It's just scanning. So I need to go in here and actually upload. Can you update the signing is complete? So let's finish the scan back first. Because sometimes you be trying to do too much. Right there. So we're logging into signing order. This one came from signing order. Really quick. Let me just show y'all right quick. This one came from signing order. So we are updating it. So what's the options? So I can show them that. Nobody's name on there, right? Let me show y'all this because I'm very protective of my client's info. So this is on signing order. This is how it looks when you finish. It says the date. Wait a minute. That's the confirmation call. So I want y'all to see this. Hold on. I want them to see this though. Hold on. So this is the confirmation call. So whenever you get a signing, you call to confirm it. So this signing was called to confirm. And then on the bottom, it's even asking you guys, because sometimes y'all say, well, hold on, I'm going to go back to that screen.
Oh, I got to save this first.
While he's doing that, I'm going to go back to that screen in a second. Because sometimes people will take a signing and they say, well, I didn't know it had scan backs. Or I didn't know I had to take it to FedEx. Or I didn't know this. I didn't know that. This particular signing, they have you check boxes that you agree to every time. Do you know it had to be back? Do you know it has scan backs? Do you know? So you can't be like, I didn't know, because you already agreeing to it. So y'all getting a real in-depth view today. So hold on one second. I'm going to go back to that screen. Let me get y'all questions. Lisa says, does that portable one do legal and letter? Does it do both? It does, right?
I think it will.
Yeah, it does, Lisa.
Yeah.
It does. It's a nice scanner. That's that new Doxier we were showing in the chat. Lisa's in mentorship too. That's the new Doxier one. So either that or the Epson, either one, you can get your hands on. But Corey says, I would normally go to McDonald's or Taco Bell parking lot, but I didn't know about banks with info. Well, no, we're not saying to pop up in the bank, Corey. Typically, we had a signing at the bank. So I don't really just go to a bank and say, can I use your internet? Let's clarify that. No, that's if we have a signing at a bank. Like, for example, you know your signing location. So if I know it's going to be at a bank, or if I know, like Jeffrey was saying earlier, office, then we love scanning there and staying a little bit longer.
Ready to...
Oh, hold on. Let's go back to signing order. Hold on.
When I spoke to...
So on here, we're doing the confirmation. You want to explain this part?
Wow, I'm telling you.
Well, right quick. So you submit the confirmation, what day and time you talk to them. You see that status there? the status. Did you confirm with the person? Did you leave a message with them? Or you could put other. So when you use an other, you want to put something like if the client wasn't there or if they ask you something about it. So in this case, we're going to put spoke to client /signer. And you see this question right here? You see that? Do you understand scan backs are required after signing? And once you hit yes, you are saying you understand. What's the next question? Will signed documents be delivered next day after signing or Monday if it's a Friday or Saturday? And once again, you're committing to yes. Okay?
All right, so now I need to upload.
So now we're going to upload the documents.
Drop files.
Now we're going to upload the documents. And I didn't do my double check like I'd like to do before we do scan backs. We'll show y'all a little behind the scenes content with YouTube too right quick. So Jeffrey, you can see him working on a video, upcoming video for inspection, field inspection. That's coming soon. So y'all, we be working around here, trying to do content, trying to do signings. So we walk the walk, honey. We are not just sitting around here eating bonbons, okay? So anyway, while Jeffrey's getting his phone together, I don't know what he's doing.
I'm getting the pictures, the ID. I gotta get.
Oh, he's getting the ID because the client did not make the pictures for us. Now, there's a lot of controversy out there. Should you make an ID for the client? Should you make the client go get their own copy? I'm about keeping it as simple for the client as possible. Now, if your business model is not to make copies or pictures of their ID, don't do it, okay? I'm not going to argue that with you. I'm not going to debate that with you. Everybody gets to run their business the way they want to run it, okay? For me and my business, if my client cannot make their ID, a picture of it for me, because it's required for this file, I made the picture, okay? But again, that's not for everybody. Some people say, well, the FTC, the DDA, the ... the boom, 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 you can't make pictures. And that's up to you. If you choose not to in your business, don't do it. I'm telling you, don't do it. But for me and my business, I don't mind trying to help my client get this facilitated. Because imagine I had to tell him, okay, now you got to go meet me at, go over to FedEx or Office Depot, give me a copy of your ID, then come back. No, he's going to be pissed, upset. So I did it. Again, that's for me and my business. Now, if your business model is different, that's fine. We're going to still be friends at the end of the day. So don't say, you're not supposed to do that. So we're going to delete it. I told the client, and he had an option too. I said, do you already have a picture made for me? Now, during the confirmation call, I could have told him, hey, I need a picture of your ID. But he's also receiving instructions from the lender too. So he didn't have it. He's moving. He ain't worried about no ID. So we're going to upload it. And then we're going to delete it. Okay? Because I want to make the process go smooth for him. Patricia says, so we answered, so Corey, I want to make sure we're clear though. So I don't just walk in a bank and say, hey, I want to sit here and do my loan signing. I don't just walk in the bank and say, here, I want to use your office space. Okay. That's not how that works. Now you can go to Panera. You can go to, McDonald's, like you were saying, these other places and use their Wi-Fi. And then be cautious, because you are transmitting people's documents and stuff. So for us, we were close enough to come home. Patricia's saying, I agree with Jeff. I'd rather get in and out if I'm going to a signing at a home. Yeah, and once you did the signing, you just sat there and talked to the people and you did your chit chat and stuff. You'd be ready to get out of there for real. And again, in this case, his dogs was in the room. Now, they was cool by the time we left. They were. When we first got there, they was out of control. Because they was in the room. They were probably used to being locked up. So. And actually, I'm going to tell y'all something. Being fully transparent. I always say you do not change the signing location. And you do not. Okay? Especially with loan signings. You cannot. But in this case, because he told me his dogs were big. He warned me up front. But he said, I could put him up. He said, I've been a dog owner for 20 years. I know what to do. I said, would you like to meet at the library? And I was giving him that option because sometimes people don't like to lock their dogs up, even for an hour, a half hour, So he was like, no, I prefer to do it at my house. So I said, okay, because I was trying to get out of going to that home because I was just scared. S. Thompson says, just got my commission Friday. Not sure what questions to ask. Oh, no worries. Well, I'll tell you what you need to do. And it doesn't change no matter what state you're in. Start with your Start Your Notary Business book that I wrote. I'm going to show you right quick. I'm in my office. I have a couple of them. Start with that book. That way you can get a nice overview. Here you go. Well, I'll hold it in my hand. Hold on. Okay. I'm like, oh, no. Did it cut off? Okay. So anyway, you can start with the Start Your Notary Business book. Every state has one. This is for Georgia. What state are you in? This is for Florida, Indiana. Okay. So once you get that book, that's going to tell you everything you can do in the notary business. And every day that list is growing. But it's going to cover everything you can do. And then from there, I would say double back for mentorship. With us, you have the startup plan or the all-inclusive plan. I'll tell you a little bit about that right quick. The startup plan is $27 per month. People are going crazy for that plan too. And I understand why. You can learn all your basics for $27. It's a great plan. 5 basic core courses. But where you're going to really win at, the information, you can, take a few years and learn it yourself. But where you really win is coming to the live sessions, live mentorship every single week we meet. We've been meeting together for 3 years, okay? Different groups. And that's where you really win. And the $47 package even includes a live chat.
You want to show this? Or
I'm
uploading this.
Is anything there that they can... What are you doing? He want to show y'all some stuff, but I want to make sure we're not breaking any privacy.
Wait a minute.
You can show them that.
That's what I'm trying to do right now.
No, that page right there. Let me show them that page where it says closing packages complete. Hold on. Let me show y'all this. You can buy the book at notaryeducators.com. Notaryeducators.com. Let me show y'all this page too.
So I got the custom.
Well, hold on before you go there. So you see where it says closing package is complete? In my instructions, it said do not go to this signing unless these words are here. And it's in green. So when I went to check it yesterday, it said file not complete. You see Jeff is uploading the ID? There you go. Is that the last thing you had to upload?
Yes.
So now he's going to mark it yes. Scan backs are complete. Ellie, you see this right here? Scan backs are complete for this package. Okay? So you really want to make sure after you do your signing, you come in here and you update file. Because a lot of people are waiting on this. The other people are waiting on the other end. People they get the package. What did he say? Tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
So the other people in Alabama should get the package tomorrow. We're going to ship it out today via FedEx. So you can see it's a lot. That's why I should have asked for more money. This particular signing paid $100. That's not my normal fee by a long shot. But again, it's a company that I really like working with. I worked with them during COVID a lot. And I'm not going to say their name because they're very, very private. Okay. So don't ask in the comments. I'm sorry. I cannot share that with you. If I could, I would. But they're very private. So, because sometimes I'll share. And sometimes I don't, because actually when I first started YouTube, I got in trouble for that. This lady reached out to me. She said, I didn't ask you to advertise for me. She was really nice, but I'm just putting my Kimmi spin on it. We did not ask you to advertise for us. So I'm very slow to mention names, okay? I'm very slow after that happened. So anyway, so you get the book on notaryeducators.com. You can find out all about the mentorship options at notaryeducators.com too. 2 options, $27, $47. Don't forget you have a 7-day-a-week live chat. If you're in the all-inclusive package, you have the apostille course. Everybody's talking about apostilles, charging $500, $600, $700, $1,000 for it. It's included in the all-inclusive plan. The loan signing course is included. All of your courses, everything, fingerprinting, everything you need to get started in this business is included in the all-inclusive plan. So check it out. What we did here with you today is give you a nice little peek inside doing a buyer's package. Any other tips on that one, Jeff? So you finished everything? Mm-hmm. It's all done. The package is done. Yeah. So, and again, typically I like to look at my work. Now, my instructions on this package were not that I have to wait. Sometimes your instructions will be you have to wait for them to approve it. Okay, that was not my instructions. That was not my instructions. And the ID was uploaded too?
Yes.
That was not my instructions to wait. Okay. For some of you who may be brand new, because I see we do have a few brand new people here. This is our office drawer. Let me show y'all the whole thing. Like a little office credenza. Okay. And in here, I have my folders, legal size. I have some clipboards. I have my UPS envelopes. I have small and big. Okay. Letter size and legal size. I have some regular size envelopes. I even keep the smaller ones like this, and I put a few in my bag because clients will ask you for that. And I'm just about, you know what, if I can give it to them, I'll have it ready for them. I got my FedEx labels here. This is our extra scanner that Jeffrey didn't feel like being bothered with today. But it's cute. I mean, let me show you how big it is. It's kind of heavy, y'all. I got it with one hand. It looks smaller than it is, but it's nice little carrying case. I got my FedEx envelopes. Uh-oh, hold on. Doesn't like that. I got my FedEx envelopes. Hold on. There. And I got plenty of ink pens in the back. Hold on. Ink pens, receipt books. Hold on. Receipt books. This is our little mobile office. Plenty of business cards. I tell you, I buy business cards like 2,000 at a time. So these are my business cards from Vistaprint. Now these are some old ones. I don't use those anymore. If I have to, I will. That's why I didn't throw them out. I ordered those and I actually didn't like them. And I said, hey, can I get some more cards? And they were like, cool. So they let me keep those and send me another 1,000. So I got a lot of business cards, receipt books. Oh, I can show y'all these clips. Hold on. Today my package is really big. So I have these big jumbo size clips. Yeah. And I don't just hand my client the documents without putting it in a folder. I know people do that, but I think that's kind of ghetto. I don't like doing that. I don't like doing that. So we finished, babe?
Yeah.
I'll get out of here so you can. Are you getting ready to go?
I gotta take it to the snake.
I wanted to look at it one more time because I didn't do my. See, I hate to not follow my process. My process is to double check it. You think I double checked it enough? You think I did? Well, here, let's talk together to the people. No, you're gonna talk with us. Hold on. Hold on. He gonna talk to us. I know, but hold on. We're gonna talk for just a minute and then let you go. Uh-oh, hold on. Oh, this is as far as this selfie stick go. Let's see. Okay. All right. So what questions do y'all have for me and Jeffrey while we are here together? We do have a question from Corey. Can you come over?
Do you discuss reverse mortgages and trust agent signings in your lives?
Ain't nothing to discuss. It's the same kind of package.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really not. If you know, that's why we believe in notarizing like a pro, Corey. If you can notarize one, you can notarize another. The way we teach, you don't have to see every single package out there. It's impossible. You won't ever see every single package. Come over, baby.
Man, it says something about
you won't ever see every single package out there. So the way we teach, you can notarize anything, even a piece of toilet paper. Okay. So to answer your question, no, I do not have a reverse mortgage course. I do not even have reverse mortgage documents, but we just had one of our students to do a reverse mortgage, so I could even invite her on to speak about it. But again, I got a video on my channel about it. Reverse mortgage documents are just a lot. I think it took her, did she say 3 hours?
Ooh, yeah, it was a while.
I think it took her 3 hours. She highly underpriced that job. She was upset. But for the experience, because reverse mortgages tend to be with older people, and they just take longer. Jeffrey, can you get in the camera, please? Thank you. We seeing half of your body, don't hide. Scared of what? He don't want to play with me, y'all. What else? Yeah, so we don't teach you got to see every single package, baby. We just don't. We teach you how to notarize like a pro. You will be ready. Everybody in this chat that's in mentorship can guarantee you of that. If you follow the program. If you follow the program works. Okay, so, and trust agent signings in your lives. There is a whole estate/trust package course. Now, I do have a course on that because I want you to be thoroughly equipped in how to to do estate/trust signings, you do need to know some of the verbiage. What is an attorney in fact? What is an affiant? So there is a whole course on that. Yes. In our lives, we talk about everything. So it's not we have one topic that we always try to just have a 15-minute, what I'll call like an icebreaker or something to share with you. But every single live, you can ask whatever questions you want. So what websites and what date and time are your live training? I think I missed it. Corey, are you referring to the membership community lives? If you're talking about that other live that we did just for the general public, we tried to put it everywhere we could. So which live are you referring to? So we don't have any more live in person on like free events planned. Only thing now we got is through mentorship. So confirm what you're asking about, okay? Corey said, where'd you get your business card? Vistaprint. Yep, Vistaprint. I love Vistaprint. And you could actually create them on Canva and then upload them if you wanted to. But I just do everything on Vistaprint. They have thousands of templates. Thousands of templates. You're back off the camera. Can you see yourself?
Pretty much.
Come over.
Well, you half and half. We half and half.
Well, I want you more in there. Come on. All right, we're going to stay a few more minutes and answer some questions. So, yeah, Vistaprint, Corey. Website is notaryeducators.com. Thank you, Andrea. There are those who charge for that. Charge for what, Corey? Charge for reverse mortgage? Is that what you're referring to? And if so, I know people charge for everything. Yes. But again, we want you notarizing like a pro. We don't play all them kind of games over here either. What's that question, Joe?
Do we have card title program in the package?
Again, honey babe, you don't have to see every single document in order to be a good notary. The way we teach you is how to notarize like a what, people?
Like a pro.
Like a pro. So you don't have to see every single piece of paper. You can sit here and say, Kimmi, do you have a car title? Do you have a travel consent? Do you have a divorce document? Do you have this document? Ain't no way in the world you're going to see all the documents, people. That's why the way we teach you is in such a way that you can notarize anything. It doesn't matter what kind of paper it is. Can you imagine a doctor saying, I got to see a black patient, a white patient, a yellow patient, an Indian patient, a Chinese patient. The heart is in the same place no matter what color the body is, right? That's why I love using that illustration. I love using that illustration. He don't have to say, let me see a black man, a white man, a yellow man, an orange man. He just knows that the male parts are the male parts, okay? Doesn't matter what color. So same thing with documents. It's just a piece of paper. And that package I showed you today is 160 pages. There's no way. Every package is different. You want to talk to that a little bit?
Yeah, nothing is standardized. I mean, you may have some tax forms or what have you. And even then, that might be a little bit different because they may ask you, they may have something checked off, or the signing company may give specific instructions on what to check off or how to sign it. It just depends.
But every package is different, literally. So when we say that, we're not being sarcastic. We're trying to show you that when you learn how to properly notarize, like a what, babe?
Like a pro.
Like a pro.
So you
like
get,
a what?
Like a pro.
Like a pro.
So you get a document. I mean, let's say it's between you and another person decide to sell something between each other. It's not going to have notarial writing on there. So you're going to have to put it on there. When you get something that, say somebody has something for their school, for their child, it may have notarial writing on there, but you're not really paying attention to all the guts of the documents per se. You just want to make sure that it's signed and filled out.
We see all kind of documents, like Jeffrey was saying, school notes, people selling their cell phone to each other. I think the craziest one I had was this man was trying to get this woman back. He had kind of cheated on her, and he said, I agree not to cheat on her.
Yeah, and he wanted us. We don't read people's documents like that. I mean, he wanted us to print it, or
he wanted us to print it.
And I only saw like the first couple of lines. I'm like, whoa, that's weird.
He said, I agree not to cheat on her.
I'm like,
so he wanted that notarized.
But I still didn't even read what it was.
Oh, I did. I did.
I didn't know, because I was like, that's some weird stuff. So
he said, I agree. I did cheat in the past. I know that I have a issue with cheating, but I'm going to be faithful to her. And if I don't, I'm going to pay her $2,000.
So he had to come to a notary.
She asked him to get it notarized.
Yeah, to a third party for him to get that signed. And I guess that was her way of confirming that he's going to do what
he's going to be faithful. He's going to be faithful. Hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button, please, and subscribe if you're not.
Yeah, we never saw that before. That was
I think the oddest one. So we get divorce papers, reverse mortgage, loan modification, buyer's package, seller's package. DMV, people selling cars, buying cars. What's that? Immunization. Parents are like, I don't want my kids to get immunized for school. That's a notarization. Travel consent. I mean, when you talk about, guys, so there's no way for you to see every single document. And that's what's stopping a lot of y'all from starting your business. You want to see every single document. If you're trained properly, you don't have to see every single document. A lot of you have your commission, you have your stamps, you have everything. You got your printer. You got a dual tray printer, probably better than me and Jeff.
The only thing is that you need as far as documentation as to what type of document it is. Like when you write it in your journal, if you're using a journal, which we train you to use a journal so that you can keep track of it, because you never know how it's going to come back on you. And then when you're documented electronically, what kind of signing did you do?
But to know exactly before you get out there, you won't know. You will never start your business. Yeah. And that's not what we want for you. So that's why we have the startup plan. Jeffrey is even one of the people that made me bring back the startup plan for $27 so you can get started. Some people are like, well, I can't afford $47 right now. Okay, start where you can, and then you can always upgrade, you know? You can always upgrade to the $47, and that way you can get the 7-day-a-week chat. Because you get live weekly trainings in either package, and we meet together, so it's not like we put you over here in a room, and we put the $47 people over here in a room. We put everybody together. We have a lot of people that joined us. This is really great for a Monday morning. Monday, what time is it? 2 o'clock. So any more questions we have? Because we're going to start wrapping this up shortly because we do need to get the FedEx.
Yeah, I got to drop this.
Corey is saying, awesome. Blessed to be blessed says, good day, just joining. Are there night and weekend opportunities for notary jobs? What's your thoughts on that, Jeff?
It depends on where you're at. You can put on, if you have it advertised, your time that you're open. It could be any time. You never know when. Now we don't do anything super late. We're not out.
Our latest was when we went there with Mr. A. With my mom, we went to his church. That was like 10, 11. That was the latest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a one-off for the most part.
But we don't usually work that late.
But you can do
about 8 or 9 is usually our latest.
Yeah, it depends on your area where you're at.
But their job's 7 days a week. People are moving and shaking 7 days a week.
Yeah, so
we're open 7 days a week.
So you might find it might have a little niche where, in the area there's some businesses that are open late, depending on what it is.
Tattoo shops tend to be open late.
Bondsmen, I don't know.
Yeah, bells, bondsmen. They typically have their own notary, but sometimes they don't. People get arrested 7 days a week, so sometimes they got to get stuff out their car. We had one of those the other day. The car got impounded, so we had to do a tow letter. That's why I'm saying, guys, when you ask me what do I have a training on this, I could sit there and make 2,000 different document trainings for you and charge you for each one. But that's not how we work, and that's not even what's required. Once you know how to properly notarize, like a what?
Like a pro.
Like a pro. We notarize them like a pro. Once you know how to do that, though, you don't have to see, again, every single document. You will never see every single document. You just won't. It's so funny the way this notary business works. But our mentees are doing amazing. We have a video that we're about to do with all their successes. You can watch some of the channel. We've been using more of their videos showing their successes because a lot of them are shy. But they're winning. And we're just as proud as we can be of them. So we highly encourage you to check out the membership program. And our community is really just that. It's a real notary community with like-minded people to help you win. One of us win, we all win. They share tips with me and Jeffrey that has helped us to grow our business. What happened with the journal?
A while back, I guess it was the different colors or whatever.
The colors and then the paperback versus...
the paperback versus
hardback.
Because we've always had the paperback. And then someone says, do you have hardback? We're like,
can we get in hardback? I was like...
So then we made the hardback.
Hardback. People actually wanted hardback notary covers. Who knew?
Mm-hmm.
So let me show y'all the journals. Yeah. Let me show y'all the journals. And this is only a few of them. There are 15 journals. So that's the pink. This is the one with the dogs and cats. As much as I talk about dogs and cats, I love them though. And then this is what the futuristic car. The guys love that. The Snow White leopard. More pink. Y'all know I'm having some pink. These are all paperback. And the purple is everyone's favorite. One of these is hardback. Oh,
yeah,
this one. Hardback. So you got 15 choices. And these are not state specific. The only state I would challenge you to think twice is California. But other than that, these are compliant for just about all states. And then I also included in each journal for you your screening questions, a sample oath, okay? And we also recommend in your journal that you put a begin date and an end date. Because like Jeffrey was saying, you never know when they're going to ask you a question about your journal. So that's even included in here for you. So it's all kind of bonuses. Y'all know how we do. And Notary Educators. So last few questions. Anything else? What? Anything on the screen, babe?
Nothing else. It don't seem like it.
Let's see, because we're going to start wrapping this up. Blessed. Oh, yes, it is. You ain't scroll up. He don't know how to do that yet.
Oh, my bad.
Blessed to be blessed says, good day. Okay, we got that one. Hold on.
Already.
Hey, Audrey. How are you? She's saying hi, Jeffrey.
Hey, how you doing?
Corey says, I don't know. I don't know what she's saying. I don't know, too. S. Thompson says, did you take a selfie for cards? That picture is a selfie. Yeah, actually, I do. We don't have, only professional pictures we have are from the website, the yellow. But other than that, all of our stuff is selfie pictures. You know, the cameras do so well now, so you don't have to pay anybody. I even got some pictures now that are AI generated. So you really don't have to pay anybody. You can do a nice selfie. Now, if you're going to do a selfie, though, you want a clean backdrop, like you wouldn't have this clock back here. A clean picture, clean wall, especially for your long signing profile. Okay? You don't want to have any alcohol in your hands. You don't want it to be at the club. You don't want it to be with your cat. Because sometimes people love their animals. They put their cat in the picture with them. No, that's not professional. You heard it here first. You ain't putting your dog in your picture with you, even though they got on a cute little outfit. Their outfit might be cuter than your outfit. But we ain't putting no dog and cats in the picture with us. So, yes, you can use selfie pictures. So, we got everything we do is just about selfie pictures. Yeah. So, you can get a family member, a friend. You can even do it yourself. Get your selfie stick. Corey saying, so I guess I need a membership.
Absolutely do.
Yes, you do, honey. You do. If you want to do it like a pro. Now, you can go out there and try to wing it, you know. Or self-teach. I'm not against self-teaching, but it just takes longer. And then, again, the community gives you that support you need. Andrea saying, like a pro. Right, that's how we notarize over here. Uh-oh, hold on. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, that's how we notarize over here like a pro. Honey Babe said, like a pro. Hey, Mrs. D, how are you? Corey even know. Corey knew with us. Corey says, like a pro. Come on, Corey. Come on through. Winona says, you want to read that comment, babe?
She says, I'm new to Notary. I haven't done anything yet. I'm signing up for your program.
Come on through, Winona. We'd love to have you. Yes, let's get started. What state are you in, Winona? What state? And what state are you in, Corey, too? I'm just curious. It doesn't matter because we teach nationwide. We teach nationwide. S. Thompson says, love it. Definitely signing up for the course. Yeah, come on through, S. Thompson. Love to have you. Do you have I-9 training? Yes, we do have I-9 training. Yes, that's included in the all-inclusive. Field inspection. You got all your specialty courses. You got field inspection, I-9, apostille, ink fingerprinting. Proctoring is mentioned in the specialty course. I don't have a full training on that, but it's not even one required. But it is in the specialty course. So, yeah, everything you need. Andrea says the process doesn't change. I did my first deed of trust Friday. Congrats. I know. Yes, Andrea, congrats. Andrea was in mentorship with us. She did a job for us, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
She actually did a job. Because y'all know, like I said earlier, I don't let anybody go just do my jobs. But Andrea knows what she's doing because she's been taught to notarize like a what?
Pro.
Like a pro. That's what we said over here. Like a pro. And I always say this, guys, we get in the dirt with you, okay? Most people want to get you when you already cleaned up, you already know what to do, and do all that marketing thing with you. We talk about marketing. I have a whole marketing course. But I already know if you don't know how to stamp the paper, which is not sexy, right? Nobody want to talk about that. You better read your state handbook. No, we get in the dirt with you and get you started from the ground up, teach you how to notarize, right? And then you can fly. Because most people don't want to teach you that. But we love teaching. We're educators. All right, let's get these last few comments because we're coming up on an hour.
Yeah, and I
gotta
get the FedEx. Traffic on this side of town.
You're gonna go. You can go. I'm gonna finish this last comment. Say bye to the people.
All right, people. Look, so we're looking forward to seeing you in the mentorship, and we will be able to help you to learn how to notarize properly.
Like a what?
Like a pro.
Like a what? Like a what?
Like a pro.
Like a pro.
Not a not an unpro.
Not an unpro.
Yeah, I gotta be.
You don't want to be an
unpro.
You want to be a pro.
And that way you can start generating some funds for yourself. All right.
All right. So let's get these last few. I'm gonna get these last few questions. Right. Bye, Jeffrey.
Is this it right here?
Yeah.
And where's the package?
Downstairs on the
okay.
on that thing.
Okay.
And you sure I don't need to double check it again?
No, you've done it 3 times.
I did check it 3 times. I'm so OCD about them packages though, because all it takes is one little error and it's coming back. All right, let's get these last couple of questions and then I'm gonna get out of here too. So Andrea said the process doesn't change. I did my first deed of trust Friday. I know that I need a witness or 2 for a deed, so I asked the client, but he looked for areas and notarize and execute. Got it. Every package is different. However, I'll need training on being a trust agent, right? So again, Corey, the documents is called estate/trust. Estate/trust is a type of package. It's a type of paper. So I do have a special training on that, only because I want you to be able to talk the talk, but you don't need any special certification to do trust packages, okay? I know there's a certification out there that's floating around. I know that's like $300-$400. I know that. But I'm telling you, you don't need a special certification. My people do estate/trust packages all day long. I do too. So the only reason I wrote a course on it is because I want you to be a pro at it. Okay, those documents are a little bit different, just a wee bit. I mean, just a wee bit. I want you to be able to know what an affiant is, what a codicil is. Those are things that I want you to know when it comes to trust packages. So that's why I have the trust course, okay? Honey, babe, everybody's like a pro. You're welcome, guys. And I'll tell Jeffrey, I said, hey, I'm going to get these last few comments. Corey says, I rejected some signings, reverse mortgages, because I'm thinking, girl, Corey, that's why you do need training. But once you get training, you ain't got to turn down no money. Imagine how much money you turn down. You turned down at least $200-$300 already, and training is $47. I mean, let's do the math. And I'm not being funny with you, but I know a lot of people say, well, I can't afford training. I can't afford it, Kimmi. Well, you can't afford not to. Okay? You cannot afford not to because you're costing yourself money. Either you're costing yourself money because you're not taking jobs that you could be taking, or you're costing yourself money because you're out there messing up people's documents and they're not going to hire you anymore. So either way, you're costing yourself money. So how do you want to pay for it? Do you want to pay on the front end or the back end? The front end is let's get training, let's get up to date, let's do what we need to do, right? Let's get the proper knowledge, let's get the foundation. The back end is I'm going to go ahead and do this document. I haven't had no training. I'm going to just wing it and see what happens. Maybe it'll go well, maybe it won't. Maybe they'll blackball me, maybe they won't. See, that's not how we do business over here. I don't recommend you do business like that either. Okay. Corey says, thank you for the info. Lord willing, I'll be looking into a mentor, becoming a member. Yeah, we'd love to have you. Take your time, baby. Take your time. You don't have to rush. We will be here. Join the mentorship. Who is not joined us yet, you will not regret. It's really worth it. Thank you, Lisa. We appreciate it. Lisa's been with us. Lisa's doing very well. Even teaching. I got to get her back on the platform to teach some more too. Corey, one more thing. Do you only notarize or do you have a 9-to-5? Yes, I'm full-time notary at this point. Yep. I am full-time notary. Yep. I've been full-time for 3 years. Full-time. Full-time notary. That's all we do. My husband too. He's been full-time 3 years, going on 4. He's going into his 4th year. Can't believe it when I say that. Because when he first came home and said, I'm going to quit my job. I was like, oh, really? Oh, you are? The main thing that really stopped us, though, because by this point, we started during COVID. By this point, we were doing okay in the business, for real. And we were making a little money, but to cover what he was making, but what happened was medical insurance. We need medical. And we did not have any additional medical insurance because when I worked at the hospital, I was what's called PRN. So I didn't have medical. I didn't have medical, but Jeffrey did. So I was like, we got to have medical. So anyway, we started doing our research on that and come to find out if you get an insurance broker, he can help you to find medical. So that's what he did. He helped us to find medical. So we've had it for the last 3 years. It's actually even cheaper than when Jeff was working at his job. And the funny thing about being an entrepreneur, self-employed, is that the government is designed for self-employed people. It really is. It's designed for you to win. The tax code, everything is designed for self-employed people. If you work a W-2, it's not that you should leave your job today. I'm not saying that. Please do not take what I'm saying out of context. But what I am saying is when you work for yourself, the government is designed to help you to win. Everything's a write-off. It's just amazing. I'm telling you. Who would have ever thought, again, even our medical, that's a tax deduction. Everything we do. I couldn't write off my insurance that I paid when I was working for the company, and my husband couldn't either. So yes, this is all we do. Love it. Yes, we want you to win. Miss D says, thanks, Sister Kimmi, Brother Jeff. Thank y'all. Andrea says she's still working 9 to 5 and get plenty of notary assignments. Yep. You got to know how to work the game. June says, I have both the hardback and the paper. Thank you, June. It's good to see you, too. It's been a while. Corey is in California. Yeah, we got a couple of California students. And actually, because of California, our 7-day-a-week chat is open till like around 11 or midnight if you have a signing. Because I know you need help sometime on the West Coast. We got West Coast, Pacific Coast, Mountain Time. We got Nevada, California, a lot of Texans and Georgians. Floridians too. So, yeah. California, yeah, we definitely have California people. Winona is in South Carolina. And are you in South Carolina or DC? Because I see 2 states for you. You guys are so welcome. It's our pleasure. Thank you all. Right, estate/trust. Got it. Okay, thank you. You're so welcome. That part, awesome. I was wondering about medical insurance. Thanks, Sister Kimmi. You're so welcome. I need to ask you a question off the chat. You can email us at info@notaryeducators.com. Hey, Ingrid, what's up? What's up? We said hi to everybody else. Honey, babe. Miss Winona, welcome. Who is that? Michael, info@notaryeducators.com is the email address. Michael says black car. Thanks for the info. You're so welcome, Michael. We need more men, Michael. Come on and join us. Audrey says, have done some signing with Safe Cure. About 8. Congratulations, Audrey. I'm so glad you're working your business. Audrey been around for a minute. I'm so glad, Audrey. That really made my day to see you're actually doing some signings. Congratulations. She was in mentorship too, and she's just been with us forever. I'm so happy for you. I'm gonna ask you this, Audrey, then I'm gonna get out of here. Audrey, how did the training help you to be more confident, and what made you go ahead and get out there? Because I know that took you a minute to get started, and I'm so proud of you, for real. How did the training help you? Did it help you to be more confident? And what was the thing that made you say, you know what, dog it, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I just know too much. What was it, Audrey? What was it? Hey, S. Thompson, you're welcome. Congrats. They're telling you congrats, Audrey. That's great. I'm happy for you for 8 signings. What made you, and what's your experience with Safe Secure? So I'm asking you 3 questions. I was just ready and listened to you. Listen to your help. I'm glad, Audrey. I'm so happy. Because once you do 1 or 2 and you get them under, you be ready to go, right? Audrey, you just made my day. How do you like working for Safe Secure? How do you like working for them? Safe Cure. tell me that. I'm going to get ready to go because it's been over an hour now. How do you like working for them? Because I've heard that name before, but I've never accepted an assignment from them. I need a few things. I always need something from the store. We're about to wrap it up anyway. I'm waiting on Audrey. So don't forget, guys, all things notary, notaryeducators.com. You can check out some free, okay, I got that when you was just ready and listened to my help and start moving. Oh, I'm waiting on you to comment. That's right. Yeah, so all things notary, check out notaryeducators.com. Our next live session this week, you can look at the calendar to see what we're going to be talking about for the month of October. For October, we have 2 members actually teaching. We have Lori Wilson teaching and Angela. Oh, Angela, I'm drawing a blank. Angela is teaching a class for us this week, this month. I can't think of Angela's last name. Oh, Angela Brown. Angela Brown. She's going to be doing field inspection tips. We're going to talk about that one session this month. And we're also doing customer service because a lot of y'all need help with our customer service. So Lori's going to lead a session on that. And I'm excited. Yeah. And then we'll get Lisa back up there. And then we got a couple more of our students that are doing so well that I want them to share some of their experience. I know people get sick of hearing me talk all the time. So I want to use some of the people in the group. So Lisa led a session last month on loan signing. So if you miss a live session, you can always go back and get the replay. Audrey, I don't know. Okay, here go Audrey. Let's see. She said, yeah, they're good. They're coming from signing order. No problem yet. Okay, cool. I might take one of their signings because I have not, like I was saying earlier. Audrey, again, much congrats to you, my friend. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for you. I'm going to tell Alexis too. Well, guys, I'm going to get out of here. On behalf of Notary Educators, again, keep shining. Keep doing amazing. Keep notarizing like a pro, for real. I want y'all notarizing like a pro. Don't stamp no paper, and you don't know what you're doing out there. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. You are so welcome. Okay? You are so welcome, Audrey. Keep going, honey. And if you ever want to come back, Audrey, just to come to the live sessions, anybody, you can sign up for the $27 plan. If you've been in mentorship before and maybe the $47 didn't work for you, if you just want to come to the live sessions, you can do the $27 per month. I don't know how else to write it on the, I don't want to make it too confusing on the website, but you can always sign up for the $27 package and come to the live sessions if you wanted to, you know. All right, guys. Well, on behalf of Notary Educators, I'm out. All things notary, notaryeducators.com. We're going to keep on notarizing like a what? Like a what? Like a what? Like a pro. All right, guys. Bye.
Thanks for tuning in to the Notary Educators with Kimmi podcast. We hope you found today's episode helpful and inspiring as you build your notary business. Don't forget to explore our all-inclusive $47 monthly training notary library for more resources to expand your skills and services. Stay connected with us on YouTube at Notary Educators with Kimmi for even more tips, tricks, and industry insights. Be sure to subscribe and share this podcast with others who want to succeed in the notary field. Until next time, keep growing and learning, and take your notary business to the next level. See you soon! Don't forget, for all things notary related, visit notaryeducatorsllc.com.